Hey guys, welcome back to another rant video. This isn't really a rant, but we're definitely going to be talking about your favorite thrash metal band bringing out their own cocktails. Are you going to pick it up? Are they just repeating what Kiss did by bringing out more products? Or is this something that everybody should be listening to and trying? You like my radio voice? Let's get it rolling right now. If you guys didn't realize, a lot of metal bands now are putting out their own cocktails. And what I mean by that is some are putting out wines, some are putting out beers. And do you guys think this is the same thing that Kiss is doing? But Kiss is putting out Kiss coffins, Kiss diapers, Kiss bologna sandwiches, Kiss Pez dispensers, and Kiss whatever Kiss is doing. I don't know. But Slayer's putting out a red ale. I think it's like 6.5% alcohol. And normal alcohol in a beer is 4.5, I think. And Metallica is bringing out their own Budweiser. And me, personally, I think their own Budweiser is not their own Budweiser. It's just putting their name on a label on a Budweiser can. And Budweiser, personally myself, isn't that great. It's not a great beer. It's watered down. And they have red, what is it? They have Budweiser, what is it? Lime. We'll be bringing out a 6.5% alcohol beverage. You probably can import it to the US or Canada or wherever, but I'm going to definitely try it. It's called 666 by Slayer, so it's going to be probably pretty brutal, pretty thick, pretty heavy. It might remind me of Guinness, because Guinness is probably one of the darkest ales I've ever had, and I'm not a big fan of Guinness, but it's probably going to be something very similar to that. And then you have Cannibal Corpse coming out with Hammer Smash Face beer, if that's what they're calling it, and it's going to be pretty brutal as well. Me personally, I think it's cool that you see your favorite bands bringing out a cocktail where you can drink it. I think Black Label Society should bring it out because they're the ones who drink and drink a lot. But for me, I'm not the biggest beer drinker. I don't drink a lot, but when I do, I want something that is very smooth, very easy to go down, but has a flavor to it. Like, for some reason, I really love right now, my beer of choice right now is either Red Stripe, Heineken, Newcastle, or Samuel Adams, because I never had Samuel Adams. I always thought it'd be like a Budweiser or some American beer that kind of was pretty crappy, to be honest. I thought it would be something that was not that great and just not really enjoyable because it's an American beverage. And finally I went out and tasted it, and I was like, wow, that is something that is very delicious. That's one of the beers that I haven't had in a very long time, like a new beer, and I tried it, and I was like, wow, that's actually really good. That's premium right there. So if you guys want a nice quality beer and you're anywhere in the world, try the original Sam Adams. It has a real bite to it. It's really delicious, and it just tastes good. And I actually tried Not Your Grandfather's root beer, and that has 5.2% alcohol, and you can definitely taste the alcohol in it, but it has a root beer flavor. I'm not usually a fan of flavored beer, like flavored like sodas in the beer. I'm not really a fan of that, but if you like root beer and you still want to get that hint of the alcohol, I would definitely recommend you guys checking it out. Like I said, it does have a really good root beer flavor to it, but it's not overly done with the alcohol. Like, if you go out and buy Jack Daniel's Hard Cola, that shit is trash. That shit is garbage. I wouldn't even recommend you punk asses in the comments trying it, you know. I wouldn't recommend anybody trying that. If you want to get liquored up, just get a Jack Daniel's bottle, pour it in a glass, get a soda like a Coke or Pepsi, pour it in there and drink it that way. Or if you want to get tore up from the floor up, just get a damn whiskey, shoot it back, because it's not candy, baby. You drink it, and you drink it like a man. And that's exactly what Dimebag Darrell said in one of his videos. he was having, it says, if you go watch one of the Dimebag Darrell's behind the scenes Pantera videos, I think it was when these were the Dimebag Darrell days when he was in Damage Plan. He had a guest roadie, and the roadie, it was a guest roadie, so it was just a fan. This guy was sipping Crown Royal and Coke, which they call Blacktooth Grin, and he's just sipping it, and Dimebag goes, dude, it's not candy, throw it back. And then the kid throws it back, and you see him go. It's like when you drink with Zach Wilde or Dimebag Darrell. Dimebag Darrell was a dude who loved the party, and he didn't give a shit who you were. He would throw down with the cocktails. And if you ever watch any behind the scenes of like Pantera DVDs, the home DVDs, that was the original Jackass right there. And that dude was a beast when it came to drinking, and he threw down and threw down hard. But as always, guys, like I said, if you're gonna go get your favorite band's cocktail, drink it up. Don't just buy it because it's a Slayer. You could try it. You might not like it, but throw it back. It's not candy, baby. And it would be cool if they actually sold it in the stadium, which I know they probably would never do. They wouldn't sell it in the stadium where they're performing. But when you go to a show, you know how much beers cost, $12, $13. It's really not that great to go buy beer in a store or in a venue.